welcome back. We have a simple question here. This is a simple linear equation involving three unknown. And of course, you are supposed to be acquainted with how to deal with a simple linear equation involving two unknown. Like you have something, maybe you have 2x plus y is equals to anything, is equals to 12. And maybe you have x plus 2y is equals to 6. This is a simple linear equation, right? But in this case, we have two unknown. We have x and y. But what we have here, we have three unknown. We have x, y, and z. Are we okay? So if you have something like this, you know what to do, right? You can either use substitution method or elimination method, or you want to use graph. If you want to use elimination method, that means I'm going to be finding a way of making either x or y in both equations to have the same coefficient, right? So if I want to make x in equation 1 and 2 to have the same coefficient, that means I'll be using the coefficient of x here to multiply everything here, and I'll use the coefficient of x here to multiply everything here. If I do that, that means in this place I'm going to have coefficient of x is what? Is 1. 1 multiplied by 2, I have 2x, plus 1 multiplied by 1y, that is y, right? Is equals to 1 multiplied by 12, will give us 12. Are we okay? Yes. So use the coefficient of x here to do the same thing here. So I'm going to have 2 multiplied by, what's the coefficient here? 1. 2 multiplied by 1, that will give us 2x, right? 2 multiplied by 2 here, that will give us plus 4y. Is equals to 2 multiplied by 6, that will give us 12. So we now see that we have a new equation. Are we fine now? So from here, you can solve using elimination method. How do you eliminate? Draw a line here. You can decide to say equation 1 minus equation 2 or whichever way. So let us minus equation 1 minus 2. So equation 3 minus equation 4. That means this minus this, right? This minus this and this minus this. Or you can decide to do the other way, this minus this. So let me do equation 4 minus equation 3. That this minus this will give me 0. Am I correct? This minus this. 4y minus y will give me what? That would 3y. Are we fine? Then 12 minus 12 is 0. So I'm having that 3y is equals to what? 0. That means that y is equals to 0 divided by 3. That is what? 0. So y is equals to 0. You can substitute to find what is x. That means here I can have that x plus what? 2 into what is y? Y is 0. Everything is equals to 6. Are we okay? Yes. So if I want to find x, x is equals to 2 multiplied by 0, 0. X is equals to what? 6. That means that x, comma y is equals to what? 6, comma 0. This is elimination method. Now, the reason I have to run through this is so we can easily know what to do in this equation that we have 3 unknown. Now that we have 3 unknown in the equation, what are you going to do? Oh yeah, watch. I'm going to be pairing them. Let me pick one pair. Maybe this is now what I have here. This is equation 1. This is equation 2. And this is equation what? Equation 3. 1 and 3, any one. So let's pick 1 and 2. If I pick 1 and 2, I want to make either x, y, or z in equation 1 and 2 to be the same. Bring it out. Let me bring out 3x plus 2y, this is my solution please, minus z is equal to 19, right? And let me have equation 2 to be 4x minus y plus 2z is equal to what? 4. Now in this case now, what I will do, the first thing I will do is, I will find a way of making either x, y, or z to have the same coefficient. So I can eliminate that one. Remember how we did the elimination method, right? Good. So what are we going to do? Let us make z to be the same, or let's make y to be the same. If we want to make y to be the same, I will use the coefficient of y here to multiply everything here. Correct? Good. What is the coefficient of y here? 1. So I'll be using, you can decide to neglect the sign. Is that okay? So 1 multiplied by 3, that will give me 3x. Are we fine? Plus 1 multiplied by 2, 2y. Minus 1 multiplied by z, that is what? Still z. Equals to 1 multiplied by 19, will still give us 19. Follow me carefully. Now, use the coefficient of what is here to multiply this one too. So 2 multiplied by 4, that will give me what? 8x. Minus 2 multiplied by 1 will still give me 2y. Plus 2 multiplied by what? 2, that will give me 4z. Everything is equals to 2 multiplied by 4. This is 8. Now you see what we have now. So at this juncture, if you draw a line under it, you can see that y and y, they are now having the same coefficient. Are we right? Yeah, so it is easier now to eliminate. How do we now eliminate it? I can now say, I can add the two equations. Let me say equation, this is 1, this is 2. Let me add equation 1 plus what? Plus 2. Let me add two of them. And let me see if I can get y to be 0. So this plus this, 8 plus 3 will give me 11x, right? 2y plus this, we have 2 minus, and that will give you 0. So that means I have plus 0, 0y now, or anything 0. It's nothing like 0y. Then z and 4z minus z plus 4z. That will give me plus what? Plus 3z. I hope I'm right. Yes, everything is equals to 19 plus 8. Pick one here, add it to be 20. That's everything becomes 27. Are we still okay? Yeah, so we can go ahead to now have, this is 11x plus 3z equals to 27. So when we work on equation 1 and 2, this is what we have. So we are going to call this one equation 3 and keep it somewhere. Then we do another thing until we find what is x, y, and z. So let us copy this thing and keep it somewhere. Copy this and keep it here. 11x plus 3z equals to 27. Keep it here as equation. Okay, call it equation 4. Equation 4. Let it stay here. Are we fine? Now pick another two equations here to get another similar something like this, right? So let us consider equation 1 and equation 3. Okay, anyone you like is your choice. So I'm going to have equation 1, which is what? 3x plus 2y minus z equals to 19. Then equation 3 is 2x plus 4y, right? Minus 5z equals to what? Equals to 32. Now, we are going to, what happened before, we are going to do it again. What are we going to do? We are going to be eliminating y again. So we have a similar equation, x and z. Is that okay now? So how do we eliminate y? We are going to be making their coefficient to be the same by using the coefficient of y here to multiply everything here and use the same thing here to multiply everything here. Are we together? Yes. So let's start. 4 multiplied by 3 will give me 12x, right? Plus 4 multiplied by 2, 8y, minus 4 multiplied by z, 4z. If 4 multiplied by 19 is 76. So we use this 2 to multiply everything here. So 2 multiplied by 2 will give me 4x. 2 multiplied by 4 will give me 8y. Minus 2 multiplied by 5 will give me 10z. Everything is equals to 2 multiplied by 32. That will give me 64. So we now have a new equation. Draw a line. In this your new equation now, what are you going to do? We are going to be eliminating what? Y. Because I have 8 here and I have 8 here. So I can say this one my equation. I can call this thing equation 5. This one now I can call it 5 and I can call this 6. So that means I can say equation 5 minus equation 6 or equation 6 minus equation 5. Anyone can go. So let us minus 5, equation 5 minus 6. If I want to minus 5 from 6, I can say this minus this. So put minus sign. 12 minus 4. That will give us what? 8x. This minus this will give us 0, right? Then 4z minus 10z. That means you are having, watch what you are having. Oh, let me do it here. You are having minus 4z minus 10z. Are we fine? Yes, minus is plus. That is minus 4z plus 10z. Are we okay? That means you are owing your neighbor 4 and you are having 10. Right? So when you pay the 4 you are owing, it will remain 6. So that means here I have plus 6z. I hope I'm right. Yes, everything is equals to 76 minus 64. 6 minus 4 is 2. 7 minus 6 is 1. So that is 12. You can now see that we have 8x plus 6z equals to 12. This becomes a fresh equation. This is 4. We'll stop at 6 here. Let's call this equation 7. You see the new equation we have. So copy this and come and join the brother. So I have 8x plus 6z is equals to 12. Let's call this equation 7. You see, we have two new equations that we have reduced to two unknown. I hope I'm right. So from these two new equations, you can solve with what I showed you before. Either elimination or substitution. You find what is z, you find what is x. Elimination. Elimination we go. So I'm going to have 6 multiplied by 11 will give me 66x, right? 6 multiplied by 3, that is plus now. That's 18z. Everything is equal to 6 multiplied by 27. So let's have 6 multiplied by 27, 162. So 6 multiplied by 27, 162. Now do the same thing here. 3 multiplied by 8 is 24x, right? Plus 3 multiplied by 6, 18z, equals to 3 multiplied by 12 is 36. So with this now, you can now draw your line and eliminate. How do you eliminate? Let's subtract. Let's say equation 1, okay, yeah, let's do this equation minus this. If you decide to call it 8, it's your choice. You decide to call this one equation 9. No problem. So we are going to be doing 8 minus 9. So 66 minus 24. 6 minus 4, 2. 6 minus 2, 4. This is 42x. Are we right? Yes. So this is now, this minus this, 0. Correct? Is equals to 162 minus 36. This one will give us 126. Is that okay? So that means I'm having 42x is equals to 126. So since we are looking for x, we divide both sides by what? 42. Divide here by 42. 42 against 42. X is equals to 126 divided by 42 will give us 3. Simple. Do you now see we have what is what? Our x is now 3. So can we now find what is z? Yes. If we want to find what is z from any of the equation, I'm going to take this 3 and substitute in equation 2. Sorry, equation 8. So we can have 8 into, in position of x, we are going to be putting 3, right? Plus 6z is equals to 12. I hope that is okay. So 8 multiplied by 3 is 24, right? Yes. Plus 6z is equals to 12. So that means 6z is equals to 12. This 24 will cross, right? It is plus here. When you cross it, it will become what? Minus 24. So that means that 6z is equals to 12 minus 24 will give you minus 12. I hope I'm right. Yeah. So that means divide here by 6, divide here by 6, 6 against 6, z is equals to minus 2. So you see, we now know what is x, we know what is z. The only thing that is left now is to find what is y. This is equation 2. So equation 2 is 4x minus y plus 2z equals to 4. Minus y, we don't know it. Plus 2z, what is z? Minus 2. Are we okay? Everything is equals to 4. So we can have this multiplied by this 12 minus y minus 4. That is 2 multiplied by minus 2. Everything is equals to 4. I hope we are still right. Yeah, so I can go ahead to have, let this 12 stay. Let this minus 4 stay. This 4 will now cross again to become another minus 4. Everything is equals to minus y will cross positive y. Are we right? Yeah, so this is now 12. Minus 4 is minus 8. Are we okay? Yes, everything is equals to what? Y. I hope we are still right. Please remember that our x is equals to 3. So this is now 12 minus 8. That will give us 4 equals to y. That means that y is equals to what?